Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. If you'll have a seat on the stand. If you'll state your name, just that microphone there, and spell your last name for the record.
Brian Hudak, Hudak.
Agent Hudak, how are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Where are you employed?
South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, also known as SLED.
All right, and what is your duties there?
I'm a special agent in computer crimes.
All right, and just briefly, what do your duties entail? At the
Conduct forensic examinations, cell phones, computers, vehicle infotainment modules, any sort of electronic device that can hold evidence. Also, I'm an evidence custodian for the unit.
Just a moment, sir. I have the jury go to the jury room for a recess. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to evacuate the building at this time, so we'll be in recess until we discover what's going on.
We are interrupting your program right now with some breaking news as the Colleton County Courthouse was evacuated just moments ago due to a credible threat for a bomb during the Alex Murdaugh murder trial. We want to head straight out right now to News 2's Brendan Clark live for us at the scene. Brendan, what is the situation like there in Walterboro?
Well, good afternoon there, Hannah. Yeah, I just got here about 20 minutes ago, and as you can imagine, a much different sight than I was used to coming up to the Colleton County Courthouse. Streets are blocked off. We have major law enforcement presence outside. What I am told by News 2's Riley Benson, and we'll get him here in just a minute to tell you exactly what happened inside the courtroom. But yes, what I can tell you right now is that a bomb threat was received by the Colleton County Courthouse personnel. Here, as you can see right here, several law enforcement, they have evacuated the area, at least the courtroom and the courthouse. All the media, everyone inside was brought outside, told to go across the street as law enforcement is really cordoned off the area, as expected that they would do. They haven't said much, but they are certainly keeping us away from the scene right now.
You may bring the jury.
Is present, sir.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now ready to proceed, and counsel, you may proceed.
All right, Agent Hudak, before we get interrupted there, I think you're explaining your duties. Let's just start there again. What are your duties at SLED, sir?
In computer crimes, I'm responsible for examining digital evidence, be it cell phones, computers, vehicle infotainment systems. I also respond to network intrusion incidents, and I'm evidence custodian.
Okay. And in the course of your duties at SLED, did you have occasion to come into contact with a 2021 Chevrolet Suburban that was driven by the defendant on the night of the murders?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And what was your role with that vehicle? What did you do with that vehicle?
I was contacted about potentially removing the infotainment system for examination. However, it was unsupported by the tool I use. So I was asked to still remove said infotainment and OnStar systems to be sent off for the examination.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 444. You recognize that document, sir?
Yes, that's a SLED property receipt that I filled out with the information for the infotainment module and the OnStar module.
And is that the document you filled out when you removed that infotainment center?
Yes, it is.
And what else did you remove?
Infotainment module and an OnStar module.
And you just testified that SLED did not have any tools that gave you the ability to actually analyze those items. Is that correct?
Correct. The software I have access to, which as far as I know is basically the only software, it was unsupported by that at the time.
And do you know if even today that software supports this particular vehicle?
I don't believe it is.
Okay. All right. I'm going to show you what's been marked for ID only at this point. Items 447 and 448. Let's see if you recognize those items. So.
Yes, I do. It's the infotainment module and the OnStar module.
Okay. And are those the items that you removed from that 2021 Suburban?
Yes, they are.
Okay. I'm going to ask you is let's start with the entertainment center. I believe there is a serial number printed on that. Could you read that serial number on the infotainment center to into the record, please?
432-031-217-0000-296.
Okay. And your exhibit 444, which is your paperwork you filled out and removed it. Did you write that serial number on that paperwork?
Yes, I did.
All right. And you don't have to read it out loud again, but can you compare the serial number for the infotainment center on your property sheet with the serial number on that box and tell me if they match?
They do.
Okay. All right. And then what's the other item? 447, what is that?
The LG OnStar module.
Okay. And does that have a serial number somewhere on it?
It does, but I cannot read it in the bag.
Would you be able to do anything to help you read it? Is that, if we open it up, would it make it
Yeah,
easier?
if I could remove it.
All right. Can you, do you have a knife on you that you can
I do.
open it up? And it looks like you're doing something else there. Just for the
It
record.
appears to be a Federal Bureau of Investigation evidence tape. That's actually right over the serial number, and the letters in federal are preventing me from reading it. So
Is it able?
I
can you peel it up a little
don't-
bit? If it's not possible, it's not possible.
it does not appear that's coming up.
All right, but could you read the, excuse me, on your property receipt, could you read the serial number on your property receipt for your OnStar?
Yes. It is 009 Victor India Echo Yankee 519052.
All right, and to the best of your knowledge, is the unit you're holding that exact unit you took out of that vehicle?
Yes, and for the letters and numbers of the serial number, I can see what I can see does match up.
All right. All right, at this time, say remove the exhibit, the property receipt, 444 to evidence.
It's admitted.
Sure, thank you. All right, and I'm going to show you what's been marked as the exhibit 445, 445. And let me see if you just recognize that document.
Yes, I do.
And is that a document that you personally prepared?
No, it's not.
All right, but is that another property receipt?
Yes, it is.
And are those records that SLED, property receipts, are those records SLED keeps in the normal course of business?
Yes.
Okay. And do you recognize the name and signature of who did prepare that receipt?
Yes.
Who was that?
Lieutenant Britt Duff.
Okay. And what does that property receipt represent?
It appears to be representing the GM infotainment module and the LG OnStar module, changing custody for the purpose of providing to the FBI for examination.
And do you know how those two things were sent to the FBI?
I do not.
All right. And the serial number, the GM infotainment serial number. You don't have to read it again, but could you compare that to the serial number on the infotainment center?
They match.
Okay. And then I know you couldn't read the full serial number on the OnStar, but the letters that you can see, can you compare those with the serial number on the second property receipt?
For the ones I can see, they do match.
And at this time, I'm going to move to introduce Exhibit 445 into evidence.
No objection.
Admitted without objection.
All right. And at this time, I'm just going to move that items 447 and 448 be marked for ID only at this point.
You don't have to move for them to be notified you only.
Yes, sir. We're just going to mark them for ID only at this point. Nothing further for this witness here.
Anything by the defense?
No questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Your next witness.
Dwight Falkofske.